I like our conversations. You're absolutely fascinating. We should talk more.
I'll have to come back here and talk to him after I tell the others about Felix. Okay, that's why.
Okay, so that's the next thing that we got to do.
Yep.
As Maxwell stumbles into the sitting room, worry plastered across his brow, the trio of survivors turn to him. They exchange glances, then approach the detective. All right, what happened? If you called us back inside, I assume you have proof on who's guilty.
Were you able to figure out what happened?
Felix McCain.
You were able to find Felix?
Felix McCain is dead. He was bludgeoned in the head. His body is in the attic.
All of their faces. You! What? Was your little crony too incompetent to keep your dirty little secret?
Excuse me? You really think I would kill Felix? Please, ending his existence was your wet dream. Do not project that onto me.
You're just trying to get back at me because of Mickey. You want to tarnish my reputation that I worked so hard over these years to cultivate. I just thought the only person stupid enough to go this far would be Felix, but I see you caught his idiocy when you smashed his head in.
Your reputation is nothing but a farce. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to chop up everyone here just to garner a bit of extra sympathy.
I like her face right now. She's like, oh, that one actually hurt.
Yeah.
You say this would be bad for you, but you turn Mickey and Leo into martyrs. Suddenly the two poison apples in your entourage can no longer hold you down, and you even get rid of Hamilton, who's been gunning for everything you own.
Me? Oh, please, I'd be much cleaner than that, and I wouldn't leave anyone alive except for the fall guy. You know what? I'm calling the police. This is over.
What? So you can frame me for murder? Huh?
Ooh.
What? You fucked my husband, you callous! Ugh!
Oh, shit. Richard stumbles over and steps back 3 paces. He can hardly believe that he was struck. Holy shit! She shattered her wine glass on his skull! With a thump, Richard falls back, toppling one of the vases near him. Okay, step away from the butler! Max, I'm going to need help elevating him. And Meredith, out! I said out!
Yeah,
I said good
look
day.
at him go! Look at him go! Look at him go!
I love Alexander!
Objection!
I like how in the span of one stream I went from, okay, Alexander could be the top suspect to Alexander has done nothing wrong in his life. I will defend him with my life.
I also love that there was a brief little clip of like Meredith was about to say something and then immediately Alexander, I said out!
What a king. What a king.
What a legend.
That's right, the fuck I say!
Yes! I love him. I love him so much.
All right.
Fine. I'm still calling the police.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Alex and Maxwell, with great difficulty, prop Richard up on a couch. The duo can hear the faint sounds of Meredith calling 911 in the adjoining hallway.
I have to finish my investigation. Wait, under the couch. There's 2 phones together. They must have been stashed around the same time.
Do what you have to do, but the police will probably handle the investigation when they get here.
Right. I have around 25 minutes left.
Oh boy.
I get that, but I have to finish. But I like to finish what I start. And I have to if I'm going to prevent a demon from being released. I should start back up in the foyer. There's not much time left.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. The fact that the others
you two
can't
doing
seem
here?
to... I know, I'm confused too. The fact the others can't seem to see the ghosts is a blessing. But now I can't talk to them without looking crazy.
You insolent wretch! You think just because we're dead you can escape my wrath?
I'm so glad I pushed you to do that voice for him. Okay. Whoa, cool down, Grandpa. I just got baptized for the cloud. It's no big deal.
Forgive me, Lord, for vengeance will be mine.
I'm not getting in the middle of that.
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Storage room.
Ooh,
I want to
new.
go to all the other rooms first.
Oh,
What?
the attic.
Yeah?
Wait,
We
no,
can't-
hang on.
We can't go to the attic. It's not an option.
But if we go to the storage room, we might be able to get to the attic. No, but my train of thought was maybe one of the phones we found was Felix's, but then I remembered he wasn't Well, wait a minute. If your head gets bashed in by the Necronomicon, you're still technically killed by the Necronomicon, right?
Right.
I wonder if one of the phones
I'm going up anyway.
is Felix's.
Yeah.
There's a ghost
Oh.
here. The cavalcade of boxes isn't so intimidating now that I've been back and forth a few times. Although it's probably bad that I'm getting used to the clutter.
Why, I oughta.
Let's do this one more time. Necronomicon. Doot 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 doot.
Necronomicon.
Do 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 do.
Doot.
Necronomicon.
Alright.
Do 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 do.
Please hold while we transfer your call and enjoy this hold music. Hello, Queen.
Oh,
do you-
hello.
What do you want? Me being dead doesn't make my time less precious, so out with it.
Well, I just have a few questions about tonight. In order to get an accurate assessment of the case, that is.
Fine, but make it quick, hot tweet.
I'm late for a very important date!
No time to say hello, goodbye.
Did we get a dossier on? Yep.
Yeah, Brooke.
Brooke Edwards, died at age 45, ghost in the storage room, a general practitioner who came from a lineage of renowned doctors. Her legacy is long, but it seems to have died with her. Okay. Just go down in order.
Yes.
I'm worried we're on a timer, so get Brooke's
Well, I'm not
perspective
seeing
on
a
tonight.
timer, so.
What is
Yeah,
Brooke's
I-
deal? Why didn't she like Alexander? Okay.
Ooh.
So tell me about tonight.
Well, dadgummit, I came to the party as I always do each year, but tonight was different. The integrity of this event was sullied due to the presence of unseasoned school children. Hot tweet.
Oh, jeez.
The nurse and the technician. They weren't here because of their accolades. The nurse was invited because he was on TV, and the Carters neglected their obligation to this event by sending their child in their stead.
We don't know anything about the technician. That's interesting.
Wait, I don't think we met him yet.
Yeah.
Impressively, they are somehow less experienced than Mickey Gordon, rest in pieces.
Well, at least post-mortem, she has respect for the dead.
Worst of all, earlier in the party, that nurse had the gall to leave the festivities with the help. That red butler, I can't remember his name. Who even learns the name of the help? It's absolute hogwash, hot tooey. Anyhow, I did what any self-respecting woman would do and monitored the foyer to wait and see when the two would finally return. The plan was to wait in the dining room, then suddenly clear my throat so as to accentuate my disdain for their uncouth getaway. Here, I'll show you how I did it. See? Subtle, rat.
I don't know why, but I kind of like her. She's so passive-aggressive.
He's so passive-aggressive.
But that nurse had the gall to return alone, and not only that, immediately went to the bathroom.
That's increasing the Alexander's the killer theory.
I, of course, was furious, so I went back to the party and fumed over this childish unprofessionalism. I mean, how dare a man go to the bathroom? I couldn't even find that rat butler after that point. He was probably off smoking somewhere. I bet he had a stash of cannabis hidden around. The only saving grace was... Okay, that face is great.
The only saving grace was the fact that I was able to network with Meredith herself, and I listed all of my complaints to her. She didn't make eye contact, but I had hoped someone of her acclaim would show some concern for the sanctity of this event.
I don't think Meredith even bothered to mention Brooke in her account.
Anywho, Meredith says she had to take a call, and I offered my phone, but I seem to have left it in the sitting room.
It was the same energy as your aunt coming up at a dinner party and being like, well, you can't believe what I just heard. You know, I went into the kitchen and you know what I saw? I saw one of the people, Alexander. Can you believe that son of a bitch? He was upstairs with and you know what? Like, I imagine that's just her.
Yep.
The devil, you say? All right.
But yes, then the blackout happened, and we were all sliced to bits. Any questions?
No, thank you for your cooperation.
She has been the most helpful ghost so far.
Yes.
Next to Hamilton.
Yes.
What is Brooke's deal? So tell me about yourself.
I had assumed my reputation would have preceded me. Are you certain you haven't heard of me before?
Can't say I have. She seems rather sure of herself.
The care you have received up to this point must have been shoddy at best. Allow me to educate you. I am Dr. Brooke Edwards. I belong to the Edwards lineage of physicians, and I hold my position in high esteem, what for? I am one of the greatest minds in the profession, and my quality of care matches that distinction. Most of the doctors in this city are uneducated rabble. None of them have worked as hard as I had to in order to get to where I am. All of them operate under the delusion that they might someday match the acclaim of my family name.
I see.
How do you work hard and come from a family lineage? Like, nepo baby.
Theoretically possible.
I mean, she could be one of those people who, like, despite being a Nepo baby, she probably was like, well, I have to work to earn, any respect.
Yeah, there is also the factor of my family has massive expectations for me and I have to meet them.
Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD.
Yeah, pretty much. Why doesn't she like Alexander?
Also, as a girl, she might have had to work harder anyway.
Yeah. So, you voiced a particular disdain for Alexander Florence. Why is that?
Who?
The nurse.
That's what he's called? He should be ashamed of having such a low-born sounding name. What is he, a bastard orphan son of a whore?
I get that reference.
I am annoyed not by the whelp himself, but by what he represents. The youth of today have a revolting sense of entitlement. This Alexander thinks he being invited to this inner circle means he's some kind of genius. Why is he right like he's always out of time?
Projecting much?
Meredith could be forgiven for allowing Shay's attendance. Ooh, Shay, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
It was necessary for the Carters to be represented at this event in some capacity. Our families are in partnership, after all. But Alexander, all his resume has is one fancy internship and an inflated eagle. Eagle. Oh my god.
Did you say
Inflated eagle.
I did.
I mean, that is a good way to describe Alexander. He is an inflated eagle.
And bald eagles do sound like squeaky toys in real life.
People like him have no respect for their seniors. Hatui.
I see. Is there anything else?
No? Why would there be?
So she doesn't even know him. She just hates the fact he's new to the profession. Apologies, my mistake. Well,
I don't remember all the rest of the lyrics for the opening to Hamilton.
yeah. The cavalcade of boxes. Okay, now we. Okay.
Ah,
So-
I'm angry.
She's so angry.
Aha, attic.
Oh.
Some things never change. There's almost always an extra dead body to contend with. All right.
Yeah.
Also, once again, you can see in that one background item something spooky.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I like our conversations. You're absolutely fascinating. We should talk more.
Maybe I should explore this line of thought just before I head back to the storage room. Wait, what?
Okay.
Explore this line of thought, eh?
I like our conversations. You're absolutely fascinating. We should talk more.
Okay.
Oh, I can talk to him here.
Oh! There we go.
Yeah.
Talk to the Necronomicon.
Yes.
Oh,
Necronomic-
goody.
Necronomicon, will you also allow me to ask you some questions?
Sure. While we're alone here in this attic, I feel like we're on some sort of romantic getaway.
Look at his face. It's just like, oh.
Nope. Just a whole lot of like, oh no, what did I get myself into?
We can share each other's secrets and frolic across the beach. We can even hold hands before marriage.
Sorry, I'm married.
What? Is hand holding too romantic for you?
Yeah, it's more romantic than making out anyhow. Hand-holding is always intimate, but making out isn't that special. Guys make out all the time, or at least me and my old pals would.
I don't know where this Maxwell Morgan came from, but keep him around. I like his energy.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Okay, we've got about Necro. What is this demon's deal? Necro's coffin. Nice coffin you got there, Necro. Oh, he was
That was
inside
the little
coffin.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Necro's last user. Try to pry more details about his last user out of Necronomicon. Felix's ghost. Could we make a ghost for Felix? Wish granting. Why did he choose to grant wishes? And Maxwell, does he have any questions for me? Just go down the line?
Yeah. Go down the
Sure.
line.
I've never actually asked you formally, so tell me about yourself. That's a great expression. I just noticed that he kind of has eyebrows.
He kind of does, yeah. The little horns.
Yep. We've been working together, so it seems prudent to ask.
Huh?
Is that strange to you?
Usually only the freaks who fall in love with me ask me that. And you don't seem head over heels for a demon. What's your deal? Looking for a silver bullet to get you out of solving this mystery?
No, just basic decency. Is it a sore topic?
Huh. I guess my view of you is too narrow. Then again, my very nature pre-selects for the worst people. Polite people like you tend to be the ones I'm killing, rather than working with.
Oh.
Fine then. I'm a demon trapped in this tome, but I'm powerful enough to change its shape. It's a foe now because I thought it'd be cheeky to keep in line with the times. I take on clients and grant their wishes in twisted ways as to feed on blood and anguish. It's both a form of sustenance and a comic role I play. Those hungry enough to obtain me are usually striving for power beyond their control and brazen enough to trample anyone in their path. They always get their wish, and I make sure it's deliciously appropriate for their downfall. And the very few that come to me in true desperation, when all hope is lost, well, I give them a way out of the plate, at the very least. But everything must come with a price and a body count. That is a constant.
Seems you got a bad deal. It must be hard to enjoy things when you're always working. Everyone needs to clock out sometimes.
Well, it's not like I can change it.
The demons need to unionize.
Unionize.
So is that coffin your home? It's perfectly U-shaped. See, I was freaked out when there was a small, instead of tiny coffin, because my first thought was there's a kid's body in here. They worded it badly.
Yeah. Yes! It's slick and surprisingly well kept. This Meredith, or at least her housekeepers, must have really cherished my casing before I was unboxed.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, the box itself is enforced with the lingering will of a lesser demon. It beckons the souls of mortals.
I don't feel a tug on my soul.
It's not so strong that it'd be instantaneous. Plus, the dead body is ruining the vibe. My coffin is a nigh indestructible, priceless demon artifact. It's older than your forefathers. Also, I can't believe you just made me say a dead body was ruining the vibe. You're so mean.
How is that mean?
Okay, Chloe.
Yeah,
I dare you to have Necro's answers for this next part be in a terrible French accent.
Okay.
I want to hear you do
try.
it.
I can try.
Okay.
Your last user. Tell me about them.
You know I cannot tell you that name. It's part of a contract, after all. If I told you, I'd be sabotaging the investigation by robbing you of the ability to solve it, mon chéri.
Perfect, no notes.
Yes.
It effectively make the contract null and void for us both. Sad heart.
I wasn't going to ask that, but I didn't realize that's why you weren't trying to actively get in my way.
What? Did you think I just like you? Oh, I fought the general direction.
See, you said that my first thought was, you think with the credit rating like that you can have the duck? Anyone who gets that reference, you're cool.
Aw, I don't.
I'd like to think I have a good grip on customer service. That's beside the point. What I wanted to ask about your previous client is, was their wish to kill everyone?
I cannot give you a definite answer.
I figured. Thought I'd ask regardless.
What I can tell you is my best guess. I don't think they wanted everyone to die. It might have been the only path they saw forward, but I don't think they wanted this.
Only path forward. I understand. Thank you.
Let me ask you something. What do you wish to do? Once you find the culprit, what is your plan?
This is a trap. This is a trap. He asked you for a wish. I'll call the authorities, hand over the evidence and testimonies, and try to bring them to justice. Even if it'll be hard to get a conviction with the supernatural methods involved, I'm sure I could figure out something to set law enforcement on the right path. But that's not important right now.
Okay.
That's strange. Are you unable to create ghosts for people you didn't directly kill?
Well, under the rules of this wish, yeah. I can make the ghost, but you wouldn't be able to communicate with it. Also would try to kill you. Most of my resurrection spell make malevolent creatures of the night.
So you could turn someone into some kind of Halloween monster?
You cannot believe how many vampires walk this earth because of that.
What? Do you wanna be a bloodthirsty of the night?
Chat's confused. Why is Chloe sounding like Omi from Shaolin Showdown Show?
Huge fangs dripping venom with big claws ready to tear and shred hot.
No, I wouldn't want to be bloodthirsty.
Yeah, sure, a lot of people are into that.
Why wishes?
Why wishes?
Right. Not specific enough. I just can't wrap my head around why you're a being that grants people's wishes. If you need blood to exist, then why rely on granting wishes of all things?
Oh, how to answer? Part of it is that I feed on a mortal soul. I stab into you because you're my battery.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier to get what I need by disguising that fact, becoming a tool that a mortal could use.
So, what do you get out of our particular deal?
Well, you either solve the case, which I can easily see ending in a body count, or I'm free to can feed on people more directly. Plus, if you get out of this alive, we could renegotiate your wish to work better for you. I bet you deal with death a lot, so it'd be an easy deal for me. We could have a TV show and call it Necrophone and the Dull Detective.
Missed opportunity to drop the title.
That's true. They could have called it Dead Ringer. Oh, wait, maybe they're about to. No, too weird.
Come on, we can make a killing. What about Dead Ringer?
I'd rather not be in a TV show.
What about a Let's Play?
They just both mugged the camera.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, how about this? Do you have a question you'd like to ask me? Look at that smile.
Yes.
Oh, I get to ask you something.
We're working together on this, so it's only fair. You get one personal question, no holes barred.
Boxes of briefs.
Neither.
Oh shit, Commando.
I don't watch boxing, nor do I use briefcases.
You're freeballing it? Awooga!
Awooga.
Never have I seen a phone go full Tex Avery Wolf.
Yes.
Oh, you meant underwear. Briefs. Boxers feel like a second pair of pants. Okay, maybe we could do two. That one wasn't really that personal.
Yeah, if you're sure. Why are you a detective? You're not exactly grizzled, nor grouchy enough for it. You're like a polite little man. What gives? You're
Oh,
just a small guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
oh. Well, it's because I'm good at it. Any other job would either drive me insane or net me less money. Plus, I met my husband on the job, so it's not all bad.
Ooh, was he a client? A family member? I hope not.
A rival.
Oh,
Wait, no. Here, I got
Chloe,
it for you.
Chloe, it's your dynamic.
Yes. I'm shaking the microphone.
All right. In that case, hold on.
Okay.
A rival.
Okay.
That's everything. Okay.
Are you kidding? You can't just open that line of questioning and do nothing with it.
You know what? Watch me.
Chloe's ship was ready to set sail. Oh my gosh, that was great.
All right.
Did we find?
Huh?
We found 2 phones
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
sitting room after Richard got knocked out. One of them was for here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bathroom.
Yeah, check the bathroom again. That's what I was thinking. It's so great seeing them, like...
You insolent wretch! You think just because we're dead, you can escape my wrath?
This is the same dialogue as before.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should check the bedroom because he's not in there anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa, cool down, Grandpa.
Sorry, I just skipped through it.
Yeah, you're good.
I won't hesitate, bitch.
Bedroom's not available. Neither is the bathroom. Interesting.
Huh.
I want to check the other rooms before we go outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe Richard woke up.
Oh,
Nope.
Alexander and Richard are still here. Oh, I didn't see you there, Meredith. Not much time left. Need to get a move on. Okay.
I didn't see you there. She's not even on the screen.
She's not even on the screen. Oh, what do you need?
Well,
New stuff.
Am I dead?
How's Richard holding up?
Terribly.
He'll be fine. I just have him laying down with an ice pack. It's more shocking he didn't get any glass in his head.
Well, I guess that's better than what it could be.
Still, Meredith is terrifying.
She's a woman who never half-asses anything. Not even outbursts.
Chat is going a little bit feral for the rival to lovers thing. I think maybe we've discovered Chat's favorite trope.
It's so good. It's so good.
Okay, feelings.
What
I
are
have
your
so many feelings!
So, what are your plans after this?
Me? What do you mean?
Well, I can't imagine your life is going to be easy after being the center of something like this. You're one of 3 remaining survivors.
Sir, if I may be completely honest, I am a nurse, and I don't earn enough to be able to make plans. I do what feels right in the moment. I can never know what tomorrow will look like, so I focus on surviving the day's shift and getting enough sleep to make it through the next one. Besides, I don't know if tonight can end. It's lasted longer than my entire freaking life. Language, sir. Best I can tell you is that my next 12-hour shift starts at 10:30 a.m. That's as far as my life plans go.
God, ain't that a mood.
Yeah. What was up with Meredith? So I can't imagine you're feeling very keen on Meredith right now.
No, I wouldn't say I do. She's so intense. The idea that someone could just... I guess one of us did kill 8 people, so I shouldn't be that surprised. It just feels like something so small to bludgeon someone over.
I've seen people kill for less. All it takes is one act of passion.
I guess. I'd like to hope that killing a whole group of people would take a bit more than a little passion. So much wanton destruction for such little reason.
Who knows? Some things can just snowball out of control. One act of passion leads to another.
I'd like to stop talking about this.
Okay.
Okay.
We might go ask about Hamilton's thing later if we get stuck, but dining room I wanted to take a look at.
Ooh.
These 2 are new.
Yeah.
One of them looks... I guess they are new. This looks a lot like Leo's, but I guess it isn't. I really hope the severed head of Leo doesn't trace back to me. Can't think about that right now. I need to investigate. Wait, are these the last 2?
They might be the last 2.
Yeah, they are.
I think they are. By the way, did we ever get the text for Brooke?
Nope.
We did, actually.
We got the stuff at the beginning, but we didn't get Necronomicon comment.
Hers is, how ironic that her legacy would die with her. Let's be honest, though. Her parents should have anticipated that she might be killed by a demon. They really wanted her their lineage to be more of a historical tidbit. They should have had a dozen more kids just to be safe. That's a rabbit joke.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Richard's text, too.
Oh-ho.
Richard is a victim of love. He dedicated his heart and soul to Mickey, and it only brought out the worst in his husband. He pledged himself to Meredith, but he's a disposable little thing for her. Funny, isn't it? From Richard's attitude, you'd expect him to make better choices in company. You think he's going to get his shit together this time? Let me just check. Does everyone have one so far? Yes, okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, did Meredith's husband have one?
Yes, I think we read it already.
Wait, no. Hang on. The Necronomicon text is new.
You're right, it is new. And it's a big deal. Hold on. He's a collector of the occult. Very few have the interest nor the vice to attract the unknown. But Malachi Eloise carries both in spades. Is that the first time we've gotten his name?
Yeah.
People like him are obsessed with becoming immortal, even going as far as becoming demons themselves. Unfortunately, he wasn't dumb enough to wish for it. I would have made good work of him, too.
Ooh.
Is he the killer? Like, that's a weird thing to get. That just seems like random info.
Well,
Yeah.
let's talk to our last 2 victims.
Yeah, let's do it. 2 new ghosts. Those 2 phones I found together might be the right ones here. Necronomicon.
It's finally time.
Please hold while we transfer your call.
Oh, look, it's a little axolotl.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we're ghosts. I thought there was no afterlife, but this is so much more stressful.
It'll be okay, Shay. You're not alone in this experience. We can figure this out together. Hooty-hoo.
Look, they're an owl and a bear.
Yes. Oh wait, I'm gonna change up the voice because it's not unique enough, I think. Remember the most important rule.
Foster curiosity, not fear. I'm sorry. You were such a good teacher and I died to screw up. It's an insult to your work.
Please, you don't need to prove yourself. If my teachings touch your heart and made your mind flourish, then I accomplished my goal.
Ahem. Sorry, I'm pressed for time and I need to ask a few quick questions about tonight.
What? Sorry. What do you need?
We'd be happy to help.
I have a question.
That is the axolotl spine coming out, yes.
No, what's attached to their spine?
It's a
Good
good
question.
It looks like another smaller axolotl.
I don't like the implication behind that.
I'm also going to go ahead and save.
Holy crap, there's so many save slots.
Yeah, this is a Renpai game, and they are very generous with their save system. Let's see who these people are. We've got Shay and Victor. Shay Carter. Oh, this is the Carter technician. Died at age 28. Ghost is in the dining room. A lab technician who comes from a legacy of well-renowned doctors. They don't share the same thirst for the spotlight as the rest of their family does, and end up staying out of the public spotlight.
Okay.
Okay.
And Victor.
And Victor Valdez. Died at age 89. Dang.
Whoa.
Ghost in the
Shit.
dining room. A general practitioner who retired years ago, but he chose to re-enter the workforce as a university professor. Many students who do well in his classes make their way to the upper echelons of the medical industry themselves.
Okay.
All right. We've got tonight's
down.
events. Was there anything that stood out tonight? What's the deal with Shay and Victor? These two seem to be close. What's up with that? Potentially my last chance to ask coffee or tea. And Meredith. Did they overhear who Meredith spoke to? Okay.
Did we ask coffee or tea with any of the other ghosts?
No, they stopped bringing it up.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about tonight? Was there anything that stood out?
Something that stood out? Oh, I think so, yes. It was when I tried going upstairs. I have a hard time going to the bathroom if someone's waiting on me. So I was going to go to the guest bedroom's bathroom, but Richard was arguing with Nikki and he yelled at me for trying to go upstairs. He was so angry. I didn't know what to do. So I just used the downstairs restroom as quickly as I could. He shooed even Hamilton out of the foyer.
And as for me, I heard about Richard from Shay, so I went to check on him. This was around a minute or two before the blackout, but he was making his way outside.
Making my way.
He ignored me when I called for him, so I just assumed he didn't want to be bothered.
Archie, are you hunting an ant?
Archie, we have an actual animal guest.
Yes.
I don't know if you could hear his little clicky clacky nails on the hardwood.
Oh, I heard him.
So Richard was outside during the blackout. Wait, that reminds me. Necronomicon, with your kill spell, can the caster also be killed?
It'd be a pretty bad kill spell if it did. They don't need to shy around it, no.
Okay, so that takes care of my theory, but they at least addressed it. I appreciate that. So they wouldn't need to be outside necessarily.
Oh, one more thing. I remember Meredith's face. When the lights came on, I think I was still alive. Meredith came in from the kitchen, and... yes, I remember her scream quite clearly.
Oh my god, he lived long enough to see that. That's terrifying.
Woof.
But it also implies that Meredith did not know there would be a bunch of dead bodies in her living room. Oh, nope. We've had that before. But what do we just get? A dossier updated. Oh, here we go.
Did Archie just whine?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
Poor Shay. They finally figured themselves out, and all they have to show for it is their corpse. They would still be alive if they had decided to not do a solid for their ruthless family. I almost regret killing them. Almost.
Aw.
And a truly kind and benevolent teacher. Many people will miss him now that I tore his insides out. But I think he really should appreciate how generations of medical students will study his legacy. Who knew you could do that with a spine? I say he should be thankful. Really, I'm a great teacher. All right, let's see. About the duo.
Yes.
So, tell me about yourself. Yourselves.
Well, I'm a university professor. I teach pre-med, and Shay Carter here is a star pupil of mine. They graduated and went on to become a lab technician.
Well, yes, I did. But I kind of fell short of my family's expectations. They wanted me to work towards running my own practice. I'm much more comfortable studying bodies than talking to them. Ah! People! Let me talking to people!
You say Shay's last name was Carter? Could have sworn I heard that name before.
You're thinking of the Edwards Carter Hospital. It was a hospital founded out of a renewed friendship between the Edwards and Carter families. You have Brooke Edwards and Shay Carter here, who are both in attendance because of their impressive pedigrees. But pedigree means nothing without a curious mind to back it up. I believe that you lived up to your family name, Shay.
I just wanted to live without being the center of attention. But I was born into it. I think the last time I had fun was in your class in college. I'm glad I at least have those memories.
Oh, honey.
Professor
hear the-
Valdez!
Yeah.
I hear that,
Sorry.
Mr. Archie.
Professor Valdez is a good person. He helped someone even as hopeless as me succeed. So that should tell you something.
Oh ho ho! Please! I barely did the thing! You're the one who came out of your shell and flourished!
Is that what he was barking at?
Good people. I'm almost surprised
Oh
to
my
find
God.
kind souls like these after everything that's happened tonight.
Archie
waiting
was
for
barking
the-
at a wolf spider.
Oh, wow.
Of course he was. Okay.
These two seem to be close. What's up with that? So you two seem pretty close. How did a teacher and student become such good pals?
Ah! She was simply too shy to talk to anyone else before my classes in college. Not that I'm their only friend, because I'm sure they were able to make plenty after me.
Well, there might be a few, but I wouldn't say plenty. Professor Valdez is a cherished mentor to me. He helped me open up a lot, and I'm better now because of him.
So you feel like you owe a lot to the professor?
I guess, in a way, I owe him my life.
Oh shit! I don't know. I was that important in your life. It's a good thing you took my class then. Oh, ho, ho. I cherish all my students, but you touched my heart.
I'm gonna do Meredith's call and finish with coffee or tea.
Okay.
Good plan.
So Meredith took a call right before the blackout happened?
That is correct.
Were either of you able to catch any of the contents of that call, or did she mention who she was going to talk with?
You know? I'm not sure. It seemed pretty urgent, and I find it strange she didn't just use the landline.
Was she perhaps trying to be secretive? She might not have wanted the call to be traced back to her. I know that I used to borrow other people's phones so that my parents couldn't go through mine growing up.
Oh, honey.
A private call, huh? Did she have a second phone on her, or was it just the one with the charger?
Just the one.
So, she didn't have the Necronomicon before the blackout. I doubt she would have been able to hide a phone as clunky as that within her dress.
Maybe in her chest fluff.
Now, this is very important. Maybe the most important question of your own lives.
And this is the entire case is hinging on this, so answer honestly.
Lock the fuck in.
Or tea. Settle something for me. Coffee or tea?
Look at his face.
Oh, why not both? Like a
Okay,
true
no los
bisexual! Like a true bisexual, the way that I am, oh ho ho!
Well, tea. Coffee is too bitter for me.
Weak answers. Coffee should always win out. Oh, please, Professor, tell me you don't have at least a little preference for one or the other.
I guess I go with coffee, but it has to have plenty of sugar, beyond saturated, to be precise. I am a bird, after all. I like the sugar. Back at the university, I'd go into the chemistry lab. I came up with this method, you see, through which I was able to create a supersaturated solution of sugar and coffee. It was a delicate, fragile thing. A single bump would collapse it and render it into a single dark sludge. But it was worth it! Imagine a sweetness well beyond what your body would consider possible!
Possibly.
And when I paired it with a slice of coffee cake, simply divine. A treat to be cherished.
His sweet tooth is really next level. I can't even imagine ingesting that much sugar.
I live to be 89 years old! Alas, with my passing, my secret formula will be lost to history.
Don't worry, Professor. I'm sure another genius will come along and independently reinvent it. Or maybe the chemistry department will pour over your notes. When that happens, Detective, you should try it. Words cannot do it justice. As for me, I like the taste of honey, and I think it goes better with tea than with coffee.
You know, totally off topic. I did not think that honey would go well in coffee. Totally wrong. It's delicious.
Interesting. They both like their drinks sweet. One much more than the other.
Yeah, one of my favorite coffee drinks is, when I lived in Savannah, I went to this place where they would make a honey badger. It was honey and lavender mixed in with, coffee.
All
Delicious.
Right. So, I think... Have we gotten the text for everybody?
I think so.
Haven't for the Necronomicon.
Well, Necronomicon wouldn't want to talk about himself.
We've met the Necronomicon. He would.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have we been in the sitting room? We haven't done outside.
Oh, hello. You're out here now.
Yeah. Not much time left.
Sever any more heads, Detective?
No.
Not yet.
Can I? I cannot.
I should have done that like Zazu. Not yet!
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, we
guess-
can't talk to Jasmine?
We cannot talk to Jasmine. I was surprised.
Huh.
Oh, let me see if there's...
Yeah, I got nothing.
All right, let's...
Okay.
So, a couple options.
Okay.
I think the next thing to do...
Everybody's back in the sitting room.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Oh, what do you need?
We didn't ask again about Hamilton's will. I'm going to give that a shot.
Okay.
I'm glad I gave Alexander the will. It feels good. Oh, that's it.
Does it though? I can't tell.
The only other... So the only other person we can actually talk to right now, I think, is Brooke.
Oh wait, I just saw end investigation.
Oh, I can.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go to the bathroom?
No, the bathroom has not been available for a minute.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, let me just double check that, because it would have been from the foyer.
I won't hesitate, bitch!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
okay.
not available. Oh, and I have
tits, dude!
Oh, I can only end the investigation from the,
The sitting room
Sitting
where
room.
everybody
The sitting
is,
room.
yeah.
Alright. So,
Concerning.
before we do that, let's talk it over.
Look over the evidence!
I know my personal theory, but I want to hear what you guys think the answer is going to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what was that thing about bathroom Necronomicon?
During the party, the Necronomicon was hidden in the bathroom. It's unclear when it was moved.
Okay.
Okay, so before we go over
Hamilton's will.
theories, so
Okay.
I'm just to construct a timeline of the murders.
Okay.
So Felix died before
Yes.
the Necronomicon was activated.
Yes.
That's why we can't talk to Felix as a ghost.
Yes.
Right.
So Felix died in the attic, and that's where that's where the coffin that had the Necronomicon was in. Originally, it started in the bathroom, and then it was moved to the attic with Felix's body, or it was moved to the attic. Then Felix was killed with it. Where did we find the Necronomicon?
We found it in the box with all the other phones.
Right,
Up
right,
in
okay.
the attic area.
So, but there's one thing I want to throw in there. I don't know if the phone was I think the Necronomicon was not in the bathroom at that point. I think the Necronomicon was in the coffin that was found next to Felix's body. And when Felix
right.
was killed, that's when the phone was obtained, and it was later brought down into the bathroom and hidden there for a bit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know where you got the idea that the first location for the Necronomicon was the bathroom before Felix died, but I was picking up that the Necronomicon was taken to the bathroom after Felix died.
Oh, no, so the reason why I thought that was during the party, the Necronomicon was hidden in the bathroom. It's unclear when it was moved. Okay, that was me going, okay, the game is saying it was in the bathroom and then moved to the attic, but it's vice versa. It was in the attic and then moved to
the bathroom by the killer, whoever the killer is.
Yeah.
But if it was in the bathroom and Alexander was in the bathroom, that puts a lot of suspicion on Alexander. Not to mention, Alexander made it a point to say he uses an older model phone. Like he doesn't like using the sleeker. He doesn't like using the sleeker models, or he thinks they're too expensive.
But it is
Also-
like, yes.
The last point Felix was seen alive was when he went upstairs with Alexander.
Okay.
Kelsey, what were you gonna say?
There was also a lot of mention about Meredith taking a phone and then plugging it into the kitchen and then the lights going out because of
Right.
that faulty outlet. You would
Right.
think that because this woman owns the house, she knows this.
Right.
So I'm
This-
wondering if Meredith is in cahoots if she's not the killer.
Right. I think it feels like we're all kind of leaning towards it's either Meredith or Alexander, right?
I'm kind of leaning those directions, yeah.
Yeah, I think Richard is the only one that I can't. He has motive to kill, but I don't
Well-
think.
I think he has motive to kill his husband and Meredith, but Meredith did not die.
Right. So
All
Ben,
right.
Ben, you said you had a theory. What was your theory?
I think we pretty much covered it. I think Alexander is the one who did it.
Okay.
I think that explains why he was the last person seen with Felix. I think he was the last. I think it's because the phone was used from the bathroom. It sounds like, or at least it was found in the bathroom later, and that's where he was held up. He was also in a situation where he had the least direct light on him. But if he, like, we speculated that the light coming under the door would be enough. But if we were to say it weren't, then it would make the most sense that he's the one who did it because the person using the phone doesn't actually get killed themselves. Mm-hmm. And also he had a motive to do it because he used to work for the family and it's implied that he was victimized by the husband.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect that this was actually a plan between him and Felix. I think Felix was in on it. Something went wrong and he ended up killing Felix before it started because I think Felix got him the phone.
My question would be if it was Alexander, why would he kill Felix?
I think Felix double-crossed him.
But like how?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I
So
think
I just had a
something
thought.
went wrong there.
Okay.
I just had a thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, it just occurred to me as we were talking it out. It occurred to me, they had that thing in the dossier about how Malachi just has a collection of occult items. And we were
Yes.
kind of like, well, that's a weird thing to mention. Mm-hmm. If he had an inclination towards the occult, then Meredith would know about it.
Yes.
Meredith specifically made a point to say, like, she does not, like, her whole thing is my legacy cannot be tarnished. Like, everything, like, that's more important to me than my life. Like, if my legacy stays clean, that's fine. What's something that would destroy a legacy? A husband who's a giant pedo.
Yeah.
So I think, a counterpoint to the idea that Alexander could be the killer, Meredith could have orchestrated this whole thing to make her out to be the victim.
Yeah.
It would frame either Alexander or Richard. They would take the fall.
Yeah.
And then Meredith's legacy would be like, oh, she was the only survivor of a terrible crime, the poor thing.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Meredith also because she fucking hated Felix. So there's a motive for her to like kill Felix,
Right.
take the Necronomicon, go into the kitchen with the pretext of she needed to charge a phone. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep. And also, the blood stain on her clothes. We
Yeah.
still have not figured out whose blood that is.
Yeah.
Dallas to donuts. The blood on Meredith is Felix.
I'm
Alright.
betting that the blood on her is Felix.
At the bare minimum, she definitely killed Felix.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to find out. Let me
Okay.
double check that I saved. Yes, I did.
You can do another quick update.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I have so many save files.
Thank you, Best High. All right.
yeah, take advantage of all those blocks. Okay.
Everyone, before the police arrive, I have something to say.
What is it now? You're still getting paid, so your work here is done.
I just want you all to know that I figured out who the killer is. Would you all like to know?
A tense silence spreads across the room. Alex and Meredith exchange glances, but Richard decides to take initiative and sit up.
Regale us, detective. Who is the killer?
Of course, but let's start from the top. The party begins with everyone arriving. Everyone's arrivals are staggered, some being early while others being fashionably late, and as per requirement, they all relinquish their phones to Richard Torres. Richard knows that the attendants never follow the no phone rule, but he makes a solid attempt, hiding the phone box upstairs in the storage room. After he sets roots in the foyer, Meredith is approached by Mickey Torres. They have a meeting planned, but there's more than just busyness to be handled. Shortly thereafter, Richard notices the lights in the foyer flicker, and finds that none other than the late Felix McCain's phone plugged into a faulty outlet. He, of course, grills Felix for this and hands him back his phone. Okay, now here's the important part. Who was the last person to see Felix alive?
Ooh.
Well, based on the clues we have, it was Alexander. Because Brooke
Yes.
said she saw Alexander with him last.
Mm-hmm.
Answer? No hints from me.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. It says that for all of them.
Interesting.
All right. Next, Felix and Alexander leave with each other to the guest room. Assuming everyone was telling the truth, you were the last person to see Felix alive, Alexander.
Huh? Well, no, I wasn't. When we departed, we went to the sitting room.
That would sound reasonable, but I know that's a lie. A certain someone would have mentioned it if they saw Felix coming downstairs.
Oh, Brooke!
Yeah, Brooke.
Yeah, it's funny because, well, like, how am I going to explain that I talked to Brooke?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well,
can't
all
really-
of them were, all of their options were dead people, so.
It's true. I can't rely on the testimony of a ghost, but I think I can manage on another train of thought. I don't think that he went downstairs. I don't think that he went back into the foyer. Think for a second. For him to end up in the attic, he would have had to leave the sitting room, and there's one big problem with that claim.
Okay. Oh, Richard Torres was hanging out in the foyer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something you could tie down.
Yeah.
Richard Torres would have seen him.
You have a point. If he was upstairs with Felix, then that means...
Richard slowly gets up from the couch he was laid out on.
I rise!
That was when Felix met his end.
What are you saying? You think I killed Felix? Why?
Why, indeed. There could be many explanations, but I think one covers that. So blackmail would explain it to me. Hold on, let me check something. So
Okay.
here's my thinking.
Okay.
Younger employees. So I had the theory that Alexander and Felix were already working together, and that Felix turned on him. That's my theory of why they seemed friendly. They went up together, and then Felix ended up getting killed. And I think blackmail suits that best.
The only... I don't necessarily know if... I agree that it's blackmail. I wonder if Felix had dirt on Alexander that nobody else knows about.
Well, I think maybe
Alexander's
he
the-
knew that Alexander used to work for Meredith in the same type of position. Because they didn't think Meredith knew that Alexander was the guy. Also, apparently I can save mid-thing, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I don't know. There's something about the blackmail option that does not sit well with me, but it's also like, what would he want revenge for? Because revenge is one of the options, but it's like, for what?
Yeah. Yeah, revenge doesn't make sense to me because, like, we've had nothing that would possibly establish that.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing would be
Necronomicon also
Necronomicon.
kind of makes sense, but how do we explain the Necronomicon?
I know.
All right.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
Yep.
Maybe, this is what I think they're going for with the Necronomicon logic.
Okay.
Okay.
Felix might have seen, going off of the assumption that Felix followed Alexander into the attic. Maybe the Necronomicon line of logic is Felix saw Alexander find the Necronomicon, and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing with that creepy ass item?" And Alexander was like, "Oh, nothing. Oh, look, a bird. Whap."
Gotcha.
We could try for one, and then see what happens.
Sure.
Because I have a feeling this game has multiple endings. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, let's see. Unless someone has an objection, I'm really leaning blackmail, but I'm willing to put it up to a vote.
I have an objection, but I cannot articulate why. There's just something about the blackmail option that that my gut's telling me that's not the right one.
All right, let's go with your gut. Let's see what happens if we did
Yeah.
Necronomicon.
Okay.
That would be the simplest explanation for how you wound up in possession of this.
A phone? What does a phone have to do with...
Hey, lady, I ain't any normal phone.
Look at the faces.
I appreciate that Alexander and Meredith are put off, and Richard's just like, of course there's a talking phone.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, this shit again.
The receiver moves like a mouse. It looks so old and yet.
I present to you all the murder weapon of all 8 victims.
Yup. I killed them. It was me. But I can't implicate my last customer, so I won't confirm or deny anything other than slashing up 7 people.
Now, we can go and cross-reference the indentation in Felix's skull with this phone, but I trust you'll all be able to take my word when I say it matches.
This doesn't... Richard could have done it too, you know? He was upstairs as well.
Do I know anyone that contradicts this? He was...
Meredith is highlighted for whatever reason.
That is weird. But yeah, I mean, Meredith, I think, is the correct answer. He was having an argument with Meredith at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then once he had his argument with Mickey and Meredith, Richard went back downstairs to do his job and take care of the party.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even remember seeing Felix for most of the party. How could I contradict that?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Richard?
Yeah.
He could have been just trying to save his skin. You have no proof for that.
Okay, fine,
confusing.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Your account contradicts all of that, Alexander. When you went downstairs, Richard was talking to Meredith, and they went downstairs together. He would have had to have gone back upstairs, and I know he didn't from his account and more. Ooh,
That
look at the
face.
evil face.
That face.
You are the only person who could have killed Felix. And I can even prove you were the only one able to perpetuate the crime of killing everyone else, too.
I'm just gonna watch this animation, man.
It looks like he's dancing to dubstep, like
Bootsy pitsy, bootsy pitsy, bootsy pitsy, bootsy pitsy, bootsy pitsy.
so good.
God fucking damn it! I can't do this! I did it. I killed them. I killed them because it was the only way.
Huh?
Meredith's husband, Leo Jackson, Mickey Gordon, everyone at this party, they're all a part of this twisted mess. And then Meredith, the harm you've done to everyone who's worked for you is incalculable. I didn't care what happened to me. Meredith Eloise and her empire is a blight on healthcare. Do you know how much deregulation of insurance was enacted by her? How many more people went without being able to afford healthcare? How many specialist facilities weren't able to open because Meredith said no? It's maddening! So yes, I did it. My only regret is that you survived, but I guess...
Well, I guess there's no way around it. The killer would just have to get away.
What?
Excuse me?
I'm not stupid. In the span of one night, you were able to find out about both my affair and Mickey's last name. Then this little twerp over here is a ticking time bomb filled with my husband's secrets. The moment you see the inside of a courtroom, things become a lot more difficult for me. So here's what we're going to do. A week. Or rather, a woo. Felix killed everyone and then tripped on a loose floorboard. I saw him go insane, and Richard here was able to fend him off all by his handsome self. He went back to the attic to hide, and voila, case closed.
Why would I go along with any of that?
She's gonna kill you.
You worked for me years ago, didn't you? Sure, you didn't think you'd fly under the radar forever. I'm sure I can find a few people you wouldn't want to see inconvenienced by your repeated lapse in judgment. Well, detective?
Justice.
The only...
The only option.
I can't sit on this. I have a responsibility to my job, and I cannot leave this unsettled.
You can't be serious. I'm paying you. Money. You're my contractor.
You paid me to solve this case, and I'm going to give my recommendation to the police.
Faint sirens bleed through the wall.
Right then. It's about time I do my job.
You can't just...
Do my job? I can, and I will. I can't just let this go.
In one swift motion, Meredith grabs onto a lamp. She doesn't have the time to think. She just knows that a problem needs to be solved. Detective Maxwell's hands shake as he searches for a way out of this. His gaze flies to Richard, Alex, then to the red and blue lights coming from the windows. He does not know what he's doing, but in a panic, he grabs the first thing that comes to his mind.
Wait! No! There's one more
Oh, 1 second. Ooh.
The detective feels it in his wrist, a great and terrible recoil, as if he had fired a gun. But what he sees is the Necronomicon's cord spearing Meredith's heart.
Oh, shit.
Wait! We're standing over a dead body that was made by a magic murder phone, and the police are right outside. You're right, Ario, this is a weird case!
What are all these furries doing over here, Tetsuo?
What is it, a convention?
Okay, how the fuck are they going to get out of this?
I missed date night for this?
You've got to be fucking kidding me. How do we explain any of this to anyone? My husband and boss were murdered by a death phone? My life is over because of magic?
Gotta be real, Richard. Your life just got significantly better because of magic.
Yes.
Yes!
What could I possibly have done to deserve this? What's next? God is real and he's personally sending me to hell early?
Well, we already established from Jasmine's account that hell's not real. Richard's composure completely falters, as if everything he's made peace with suddenly came rushing back to him.
He's crying.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do now?
What can we do?
Then, just as everyone's eyes glaze over with uncertainty, Alex's eyes widen with an idea. He rushes out of the room, only to return with a knife in hand. His target is none other than Meredith's corpse. He stabs her again and again, slathering blood on his clothes, not with glee nor mania, but with something like calculated hurry. He looks up to Max, shaking from exertion, but with steady eyes. I killed everyone. Is that an acceptable outcome?
Why would you do that?
I'm getting what I want. I'm ending her empire. With Hamilton's will, I'm sure I could get a good lawyer, and I'm going to lay every last detail of what I know on record.
This is the one chance that I'm not throwing away my shot.
Her idea of a fate worse than death was to have her dirt exposed to the world, and that's what I'll give her.
Well, damn. I'm not one for deception, but I can't exactly expect a magical murder phone to go over well in a courtroom. Not in this district, at least. Oh, there's the reference again.
I need to know what the other district is.
Okay. Before Maxwell can get his 2 cents in, the police have already entered the room. Seeing the bloodied body of Meredith and Alexander standing over her, he is immediately taken in, and everyone else is detained shortly thereafter.
Thanks, officer. I'm glad I could make your job easier. Finally, I can go home to my husband. Explaining Leo's severed head was an interesting challenge, to say the least.
You still had that on you?
And then not getting to finish my monologue was certainly disappointing, but I guess it would have fallen apart once I got into the supernatural elements. I think what stood out to me was the part of Alex's testimony where he was talking about the phone light. Who could that have been? I assumed it was... If it's definitely a phone light, I think it was Meredith.
That would be
Or
my guess.
Richard.
Maybe
Well,
save
no, Richard
before
was using the
choosing.
mint flashlight.
Right, he was
Yes.
outside.
Save before you choose.
Yeah.
He could have also been lying about it. It wasn't the Necronomicon, because he had that with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning Meredith.
I'm kind of leaning Meredith, too.
No, she would have had to go through the kitchen during the blackout. Victor would have seen her if she was still alive, and Richard would have seen her if she went around the outside. Okay?
So it's not her. Richard?
Try Richard?
No, he had no phone, and his mint flashlight was a warm light.
Necronomicon?
I don't... No. It'd defeat the purpose if his kill spell created light. He wouldn't be able to kill everyone. I guess under normal circumstances it wouldn't be important. After all, Meredith being unable to go along that route and Richard having the wrong kind of light are things that only make sense with the context of the ghosts. Maybe not the latter. Necro. He showed up as soon as we were arrested and hasn't spoken since. He certainly was helpful, even if he... Necronomicon.
Yes, detective.
Why did you do that? Why did you kill Meredith? You went out of your way to save my life without a wish. Why?
Are demons allowed to commit crimes of passion?
Ooh!
My job pre-selects for the worst kinds of mortals, you know? Meeting one I don't want to see fail is rare, let alone one who'll keep stumbling on corpses, murderers, and all that good stuff.
Ooh.
I want to stick around with you for a little longer.
Ooh!
How about it? Want to keep a good thing going?
Are we about to have a Possum Demon Phone, like, buddy cop series of games?
Are we finally getting... Yep, we got the text.
Ooh. What's it say? What's it say? I can't read it.
Justice is something that can only be gained with power, and the most powerful force may be a crime of passion.
Ooh.
So yeah, honey, I know we said we wanted kids. How do you feel about adopting a demon phone?
Daddy!
Son?
We all got each other. That's great. All right.
Yes.
Fine. We can talk about it in the morning. Okay. Time to finally get some sleep. Maybe I'll be home half an hour before sunrise if I'm quick enough. Except now I have to show him to my husband. He's going to be so annoyingly excited over a magic ghost phone. But I guess that's why I love Frankie.
Oh, man.
Justice complete!
What?
That's it!
Wow. Okay.
Hold on.
Ooh,
we get credits.
Okay. Great.
I will just very
Okay.
slowly scroll it down. As if it
Yeah.
were as if it were an actual credit sequence.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
look.
hey!
The guy's
Project
associated with
Manager
Cryptid
also
Crush.
worked on Cryptid Crush.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
One of the other things that's in the Power of Pride bundle.
Yes. Okay, there's another project called Please Stop Talking. I am so curious now.
Yeah, like we actually are going to have to look at some of these. And
Yes.
yep, and it was made in RenPy, which is a cool little program. I know people who have been messing with it. Cryptid Crush and Please Stop Talking. We'll have to take a look at.
Yeah.
But yes,
I'm gonna have to give RenPy a try at some point. That's awesome.
it's a cool program. It's basically simplified Python. So it'll actually, the things you learn in doing it will help you learn some basic Python coding too.
Hey,
Oh, that's cool.
I
Yeah.
did look up RenPy. I think I might be familiar with...
It's spelled REN''PY.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. Oh, this is the same one that, this is the same engine that they made Doki Doki Literature Club in.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
basically...
And Slay
Shit.
the Princess and Scarlet Hollow.
Yeah, so it's a very well-respected system. But
Nice.
anyway, we've officially completed Dead Ringer. I know there's supposed to be multiple endings. I think we got the ending we want.
I think so.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. As a reminder, this is a part of the Power of Pride 2026 bundle. Link for that will be in the description. There are a number of other games on there that we may at some point try out, but we wanted to make sure we got this in while the bundle was still going. We are also just a few days left in the CosPain, the collected Weebcomics Kickstarter that will be ending this coming Friday. So if you want to back that, link for that will also be in the video description. And I am very excited to see what happens with that. We're almost funded. Well, we technically are funded, but we are almost actually getting the money, and I'm happy about that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the rest of the wrap-up. Kelsey, where can people find you on the internet?
So people can find me on the internet at kelseydcrawford.com. That is KELCID Crawford.com. I also have an itch page, kelseydcrawford.itch.io. I'm going to be running a legendary bundle sale starting tomorrow and running until July 6th. You can get the first 3 volumes of The Legend of Jamie Roberts, plus The Legend of Azumi, a little side adventure, all for like $15 discounted. So keep an eye out for that. I'm also in the Power of Pride bundle that Dead Ringer was also a part of, and I'm also in the Summer of Mermaids bundle. So keep an eye out for those, all on itch.io.
And speaking of mermaids, get ready for some more Paranormicite soon.
Yes!
Yeah, we need to get back to that. And
Yes, we do.
Chloe.
All right, you can find me at the following locations. I am on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Pillowfort at Coco Momo Art, and I am on Tumblr at purple-pause.
And you can find me at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWHComics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, and Blue Sky. You can find my Weebcomic CosPain and Weebcomic about cosplay and convention craziness over at CosPainComic.com. So, that's going to wrap things up for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us, and until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.
Thank you all so much for watching. You are awesome.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a good night.
Don't pick up the phone.
And never forget the mint flashlight.
Kelsey, you said don't pick up the phone, and I immediately was like, don't pick up the phone.
Because it's past my bedtime and I need to go eepy.
Yes.
Yes. Good night, everybody.